Good morning. My name is Irwin Zalkin, Z-A-L-K-I-N. I'm with the Zalkin Law Firm. In about 1985, 1986, she was 10, 11 years old. She knows that because she hadn't yet gotten her period. She was attending the Hillsborough English Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses here in Oregon. She came from a long lineage of Jehovah's Witnesses. Her grandparents were Jehovah's Witnesses. She, her parents, were Jehovah's Witnesses. As a Jehovah's Witness, she learned that she is to trust in the shepherding of the congregation by congregation elders. In fact, Jehovah's Witnesses are taught that they are to obey their elders, and it's similarly ministerial servants who are sort of the equivalent to a deacon. They are ministerial servants are elders that are being groomed to be elders. They hold a very exalted position in the congregation, and especially in their relationship to children. They mentor children, they mentor families, they make sure that the congregants are appropriately learning how to live in what they call the truth. She met Daniel Castellanos, who was either a ministerial servant or an elder. He was at the very least a baptized publisher within the Jehovah's Witnesses, which is an ordained minister. He was a very charming man. He had a gift for music. He played the piano. And she began to take piano lessons from him. Mom came to trust him as she was taught. Trust the elders or ministerial servants. And he used that position of trust, that special relationship to the children of the congregation that he had, and to Felicia Alston in particular, to sexually abuse her repeatedly on multiple occasions. Similarly, he abused other children that we know of in the congregation, some before Felicia, some after Felicia. And he abused another victim who was less willing to come forward at this time. That is also one of our clients. But Felicia had the courage this morning to file a very public lawsuit. A lawsuit that puts her at considerable risk because she still has parents and family who are Jehovah's Witnesses. And for sure, this will create what they call disharmony. And she will, in all likelihood, or could in all likelihood, become shunned by her own family and those that she has grown up with and has known her entire life. But she has done this because it is important. It is important that the public understands that there is a crisis of silence within the Jehovah's Witness organization. A crisis of cover-up of the abuse, the sexual abuse of children that has been going on for decades. This case is now the 15th lawsuit we have been filing around the country to try to expose an organization that is more concerned about protecting its reputation than it is about protecting its children. And today, Felicia's here to give a voice to those who are still unable to come forward yet and tell their stories. So I'm going to allow her, ask her to give you her statement.
Before you do, we will move the microphone so we can get a question.
Today, Prince Harry made this a day for people to share a secret. For children that were ashamed to share their secret, today is a day for that. And so today I have a secret. It's a secret that I've had bottled up inside me for years. It's a secret that's shared by many that are fearful of sharing the truth because of being shunned by their family, friends, people they love. And it's a difficult secret to share with anyone. I thought I had to keep the secret until now. My inner child feels fear, and as my secret becomes public, by telling my story, risk employment opportunities, relationships with friends and family. It's not easy to tell my story. Many people may feel that by me telling my story that I don't believe in God, that I'm going against God and everything that he believes in, but that's not the case. The secret should have never been kept by anyone. Not the people that are in power, not the people that are supposed to keep you safe. So I stand as strong as I possibly can today because I was taught that the truth will set me free. And so I tell you my story. And I know that by me speaking, I'm helping those people out there that don't have a voice. They're afraid to tell their story. But I wanted to make aware to the public that we have a problem. It's not just me. It's not just the victims. We as a community have a problem. And it's ruining innocent people's lives. It's a problem that needs to be solved today. And that's why I'm sharing my story. But it cannot be done in silence. It's not just about me. It's not about faith. And it's certainly not about God. It's about bad people in sheep's clothing. And it's about innocent lives being stolen. It is a terrible secret being hidden from the public by people in power, people we trust. To keep innocent people safe. If your job is to keep innocent people safe, you should do your job. And speak up. And that's what I'm doing today.
I'd like to introduce Paul Bonis and Kristen Rogendorf, who are co-counsel on this case. I'd like to
this case is about institutions such as the Jehovah's Witnesses, or, for example, as Portland, Oregon saw 4 years ago, Boy Scouts of America, where the Portland, Oregon jury rendered the largest verdict ever against the Boy Scouts for the sexual abuse of a scout in the early 1980s. This is a story that needs to be told because the most important job of an institution, such as the Jehovah's Witnesses, or the Catholic Church, or the Boy Scouts of America, the number one job is the protection of children's safety. And we know now in 2014, after everything that has gone on over the last 10 years in the United States, that institutions have a problem. And that problem is one that needs to be brought to the public light. And this action that we are bringing against the Jehovah's Witnesses is just one more example of this push, as we are as advocates for survivors of sexual abuse, to further protect them in the future. And we expect this action to be carried out over the next immediate period of time, and there will be obviously more events that we'll be talking about in terms of further action.
Any questions that we can answer? Understand we're a little bit limited in what we can talk about at this point.
Is Daniel still alive? Is he around?
Yes, yes.
Is he still practicing with the Jehovah's Witnesses?
I don't believe so.
Out there?
From the area?
No, I didn't think he was.
Oregon?
How's the church being active with bringing the suit on? I mean, is there anything you can tell us about?
Yeah, I can tell you a lot. I've been in litigation with them over the past 6-7 years throughout the country. The one thing I can tell you is that they have been belligerent, defiant. They treat victims as adversaries, and quite aggressive in their response. They actually see themselves as victims. They believe they are the victims of some sort of persecution by victims. The real victims, sexual abuse victims, coming forward and exposing this problem.
So this is from your experience with other cases, not with this one. This one hasn't been filed yet. They don't know about this.
Oh, this one's been filed. They know it's coming. There's